Well, I really don't have much prepared in order to, in terms of what to say. I think we're still educating ourselves on the issue of homelessness, and we'll continue to do so. I think the important thing for us is that we're going to attack this. We're going to attack this because it's for our youth to be out there stranded in the street, feeling like there's nobody else that can support them or help them or give them guidance to be able to follow or achieve their dreams is weak. It's weak, and it's a problem that we can address. It's something that we can solve, and we're going to go after, and we're going to solve it. And just being upstairs, just over the last 20 minutes and talking to some of them and hearing some of their stories and what they've shared with us, and they're very open about their backgrounds and where they come from and how they got to this place. It's it's heart-wrenching stuff, and growing up, you want to feel like you have a dream, whether it's to be a sports writer or a sportscaster or be a professional basketball player, whatever it is. You have these dreams that you want to achieve, and you feel like if you follow steps A, B, C, you'll get there. You finish high school, you go to college, you get your diploma, whatever it is, and voila, here you are. Well, for some of these youths, they don't have that. Life is going in zigzags, and for some of them, it's a one-way street. And in this place, and as well as what we're going to try to do to raise awareness for it and raise funding and help get kids off the street, we're going to try to fix that. So everything for them becomes more of a straight line, and their goals become more focused, and it's something that's achievable, and basically want to help them kick butt. And so that's what we're here to do. So thank you very much for coming.
How'd you decide to get involved?
Well, we knew we wanted to do something in our backyard. There's a lot of issues, and we believed that homelessness was something that we could attack and solve. And so we went for it. We're still educating ourselves on the issue because we're kind of brand new to it. But we sunk our teeth into it, man, and we're gonna go after it.
We look forward to being a part of hopefully more of the activities that people are doing the organization. So hopefully we'll invite us out to more of these events when we're doing some activities.
Sure.
Get some footage of that. But one of the things we definitely would like to ask you about is you are the leader of Lakers, and you have any posts, and we would like to ask you about the meeting that Mike Brown had with you, said that you all met right after you arrived. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand you guys would appreciate that, but there's a time and a place. And right now is not the time nor the place. We're here to focus on a bigger issue, a greater issue, and that's these kids that are here in the back, and that's not fair to them. So when the time comes, I will address that, but right now is not that time. Now's not the time. Well, this is the beginning, and what we want to do is raise as much awareness as possible, reach out and interact with the kids as much as possible, and continue to hear some of their stories and put our arms around them. I think that's one of the big steps. Obviously, financing and funding to keep places like this open for longer hours, and to have greater staff and more things available to them. That's all very important as well. But it's also having the interaction with them and to be able to communicate with them and talk to them on a consistent basis. I think that helps as well.
Toby, you obviously, if you want to put as much money as you want into some ways, how much of your physical presence do you give?
Come on, man. I go after.
Kobe, do you have a certain target goal, say in a year from now or even 6 months?
Not sure. Not educated enough to give you that. I know the numbers. My wife and I both know the numbers, and how crazy it is. Kids just outside of Staples Center on Skid Row, and what those numbers look like. And so it's important to kind of look at those and start from there, and then see where we end up. But we're going to give it our best effort.
Kobe, you talked about how you're still going through that research process. Just talk to the kids right now. What type of insight have you gained from them?
Personal stories. Too. They individually, they're back there chilling, but each individually, they all share their stories that they went through, and it's how hard that is for you to sit in a room and then to be able to share your personal story, personal information, where you came from and how you got to this point. And that's hard to do, but they opened up and, they shared with us, and but it's tough stuff, man. I don't want to shout, but it's unbelievable.
Kobe, how does having two daughters of your own that you're raising impact when you be with kids, for example, in this situation?
Well, it hits home more because, you have kids that you're trying to raise yourself. And, we try to do a good job in teaching them how to be, good human beings and always look out for others and always care for others. And, it's just the right thing to do. I don't think it's anything special that we're doing. It's just, this is what we're all supposed to be doing, and so we're doing it.
Kobe, you talked about dreams earlier and kids having hope and wanting to pursue their dreams. Being such a big figure and a person who probably has a huge impact on these kids, just how much of an impact do you think that, you following your dreams and pursuing your goals will have on these kids, trying to pursue their dreams, trying to make something bigger out of their current situation?
Well, it's one of the questions that I had upstairs was when you reach that point where, you feel like your life is just kind of stalled out and, you're here in a situation, where do you pull that determination from to then say, you know what, I am going to make something out of myself. No matter what happened to me, the deck's stacked against me, I have nowhere else to go. I'm here in the streets, but I still have the determination, to get to where I need to go. And for everybody, it's different. And some of them pull from personal experience of people constantly telling them what they can't do. Others pull from, one guy in particular, pull some determination from watching me perform and how I work. But for everybody, it's different. And so, but that was one of the questions that I had because I wanted to know. Because it's, what I do in the game of basketball is easy compared to what they have to go through. You know what I mean? What they have to go through, that's real determination to be able to have that fight to say, you know what, I'm still going to make it. So.
Kobe, have you been watching the finals at all?
Not really.
Kobe, you've been all around the world, you've seen different situations, socioeconomic and everything. Does it surprise you in this country and what we're supposed to be that the problem of homelessness is still so pervasive?
Shocked the hell out of me because I had no idea. It's especially after a game, you're driving home or whatever, and you see the issue around you, but you don't see it. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things you can't glance over, right? But once you stop and you really look at what's going on, it makes sense. And so that's why it was such an important issue because it's all around us. We walk out here, we're on our way home, whatever it is, it's around us, and it's not fair, and it's something that we can solve. So let's do it.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much.
Got it.
Get a group photo, please?
Yeah.
Can we get a group photo?
BB?
Right this way, please. Ready? This 1, 2, right here, please. And bring it over this way, please, once or twice. One more, 1,
Thank
2,
you.
3. All right, thank you all so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Cole.